So resilience is something we all need because it's very significant for the progress that we want in our life. And for that reason, today being a relaxing day, it is a great day to have such a presentation so we can take home something that will help us to improve. So, what is resilience? It is the capacity to recover from adversity and then to bounce back from the challenging situations, especially when things don't go the way we planned. You know, life is not always a straight line. It moves in a direction that our thoughts feels that we are going to make a headway. So we make plans, we set up goals, and we expect them to happen within a certain time frame. We expect certain results. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really come that way for most of us. And then if we are not careful, that is the point where we give up. So if you have built this capacity in you, no matter what will happen, you will bounce back. Because resilience does not mean that you will not be having challenges in life. Life will always throw at you the hardest punches, just looking at you to see whether you are really ready for what you say you want. And therefore, you need to build this resilience so that it helps you to bounce back. No matter how hard you are hit, you are able to bounce back. So why is it that this resilience is important? And if it's like something like a muscle, we are going to grow it. So it tells you that it's like a journey. It's a path. It's a process. You don't wake up one day and you have resilience. It is a process you go through that helps you to build yourself, and that makes you feel that you are strong enough to withstand every challenge that life throws at you. At this point, let me share a story with you. A young girl had admission after junior high school in 1999. And at the time where all the family members have promised that, okay, if you are able to pass and pass well, we will give you the support you need to go to school. And then finally, she tried everything, makes it, and then all the promises that were given were not fulfilled. So everybody had an excuse. Oh, I have to build my house. This one said, I have to buy some things. This one said, I just bought a land. This one said, my business just went down. And for that reason, it is not possible for you to go to school this year. So we can just give you a chance. If you can hold on till next year, then we can help you. As a young girl, she knew that this can change a lot of things. Between now and 1 year, so many things can happen. And that includes she becoming someone who never had opportunity to go to high school. So this young girl took the chances of life into her own hands and asked God for help, tried everything possible that is sellable. So she would sell from tomatoes to charcoal to whatever that was possible to sell to make up some money. And finally, when the admission was due, she walked into the school all alone, looking at the fact that at that time, most people will come to school with their parents in a car, all prepared. There was no one to look up to at that moment. So she went to the school straight up to the administration and look for opportunities, because at that time, she has to just resort to a third choice school because of the financial burden that she has to bear, traveling all the way from the Bono region to the Ashanti region to the senior high that she got admission into. So she resorted to the one closer that she may have to start as a day student. So she went up the administration, picked up the forms, did the necessary things without passing through the accounts office, head straight to the classroom and started learning. Ladies and gentlemen on the call, that young girl is me, myself. And that was how I was able to start to build my resilience. I realized that nobody will really give you anything. Nobody really cares when it matters most to you. You are the one who have to strive. You are the one who have to look for it if you really want it. You are the one who have to do everything to make it happen. And from that day on, I realized that nothing is impossible. Only for those I will put my mind to that tells me I can't do, that becomes impossible. So resilience is something we build. And climax it, and to let you know that it is something very significant in our lives. And you need to build it because it is only through actions. It is only through doing. It is only through trying to do things that you build resilience. You can't build resilience by reading books, watching videos, and playing cards and all that. You can only build resilience by taking action into the things you want to do. And then you fail and you rise. And then you face your fears. When the dying moment makes you feel like, what will happen if I go? You dare it and still go. And then you look at the consequences yourself. Sometimes it turns out that God will just make a way when you are ready. And there seems to be no way. So let's just watch a video from the ex-president of US, why this is important.
Nobody cares how tough your upbringing was. Nobody cares if you suffered some discrimination. You have to remember that whatever you've gone through, it pales in comparison to the hardships previous generations endured, and they overcame them. And if they overcame them, you can overcome them too.
Great. So if your previous generations were able to overcome certain things in life, definitely we too can overcome. But it doesn't come just like that. You won't sit home and do nothing and then you will build your resilience. You have that opportunity to face your fears when it matters most to you. So how come this is very important, but a lot of people don't have it? How? The reasons are many, but these are the few I have. Fear of making a mistake. Most of us do not want to make a mistake. We are afraid that if it doesn't go well, something will happen. If it doesn't go well, maybe people will mock at me. If it doesn't go well, maybe they will call me name. People will laugh at me. And for that fear of making a mistake, we never want to try. And that is how come we are not able to build our resilience. Because making a mistake in itself is a natural learning process that helps you to build yourself in something that you are doing. The second thing that do not make people get the level of resilience they want is negative thoughts. A lot of us are too negative ourselves, and we are also surrounded by a lot of negative people. And these people are always telling us how incapable we are, how we cannot achieve. It is always negative. And if we stay in the circle of these people, definitely we are going to have our thoughts so negative and we cannot build up our resilience. Unrealistic expectations. You see, a lot of us are living our lives in the win-fail phenomenon. And that phenomenon is like, I do something, I win it. And when I win, everybody praise me, I'm happy. And if it doesn't go well, I coil up. I don't want to even let people know that I went and tried something and it didn't work out. So I'm so scared to try because if I don't win, then I fail. But are you aware that failure is part of the success journey? It's part of the success journey. So if you are always in that mood where you think that if I don't win, it's a big problem, you put so much pressure on yourself. And for that reason, you wouldn't even want to try. You just want to remain in that comfort zone where nothing pushes you, nothing pressurizes you. And then you always want to be there for the period that you want to be there. Most of us are also waiting for the perfect moment. Okay, I'm not ready now. I think today is not a good day. I think I'll try it next year. This one, you told me too late. I think I'm too busy now. I have too many things on my hands. And I'm a perfect example of that. I normally will give a lot of excuses. Oh, because I'm too busy. I'm tied up. I'm doing it. And I don't think it's possible. And that is one thing I'm always grateful for, being in God backup. So Most of us are here. We have not hit the ranks. We have not made the money, and we feel like we have not made anything. Trust me, if you are here and you are being consistent with all the things we are learning, you will still feel happy you are here because you get more than money. You get more than the service. You get more than everything we speak about here. It is more of a personal development. It is more of grooming yourself to the next level. Even if God backup is not working, trust me, other levels of your life will change. And for me, so many things have changed drastically. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Perfect moment actually do not exist. It doesn't exist at all. So if you are looking for that moment before you begin, you cannot build your resilience. Challenges should be viewed as failures for a lot of people. So a lot of people view their challenges as failures. So if anything harder than what they expect comes to them, it's a failure. And for that reason, they are not ready to go again. They are not ready to go ahead. They are not ready to try more. They are not ready to do extra. It is okay for them. Once the challenge is hard enough, it's okay. I want to end here. My life is good. My life is good. We forget that being content, it's not supposed to replace the fact that you have to forge ahead. You have to forge ahead. Contentment does not mean that you have to be mediocre. So a lot of us will say, oh, I don't even need it. This is okay. My life is fine. I don't need all this stress. But challenges should not be seen as failure. A lot of us are comfortable where we are now because there is no pressure. There is no challenge. Nobody is calling us to come and listen to a presentation. Nobody is calling us to make a post. Nobody is calling us to do anything. So at our own time, we do what we want. And we are not under any pressure, under any surveillance. We are not accountable to anybody. And we like that. But for all the great people you know, they have accountability partners. They have people who push them. They have people who coach them because naturally, human beings, we are not ready to work. Naturally, we don't want to do more. We don't want to do extra. That is how our creation, the being that we have, always want to be comforted, feel good, no stress, no demands. And therefore, that zone is the most dangerous zone to be in. Because it is said that if you see yourself in the same place you were before, now, then you are in trouble. But even if you have become better from your yesterday to today, and you have not achieved the results you are looking for, you are still good. Because at least you have made some progress. So the comfort zone also makes people feel very, very afraid. That blame game. Some of us, all we do is to look for an avenue to say that this is the reason why I cannot do something. The reason why I cannot do something is because A, B, or C is the trouble. The company is not helping me. My upline is not helping me. This person is not helping me. In fact, if I had enough time, if I closed at work early, if my boss was just kind to me, if I had good friends, if I had friends who had money, my friends are not influential. As for me, I don't know people. Where I'm living is the problem. Internet connectivity. We blame everything but ourselves. So once we are blaming everything and we don't want to blame ourselves, then the problem is that we are definitely going to have that we are always making sure that we take the blame. We take the responsibility of the actions that we did not take. And then all these actions we did not take, we will account for it that it is our fault. It is our doing. And then if we do that, definitely we are going to open up for learning because we have seen that the problem is from us. But anytime you try to apportion the problem to somebody else, anytime I'm supposed to do something and I'm not able to do, I say, oh, I didn't learn much enough. I didn't wake up early enough. I didn't do this much enough. I didn't do that much enough. I could have done this better enough. I could have done that better enough. That way, it makes me feel like I don't know. It makes me feel like I don't have. It makes me feel like I need more knowledge. And therefore, I will reach out to those who have it, and that will help me. So these are some of the reasons why most people are not getting the resilience that they will want to have. And for that reason, they are stuck at one place and thinking that somebody else will do it for them. To us that nobody cares. All these challenges you want to lay bare to everybody to know how frustrated your boss is, how finances are not good for you, how all these, after telling everybody, nobody is going to do much. Nobody is going to offer you money. Nobody is going to offer you. The only thing we can give you is support. So if you are not ready to take the support, but the support will come in a way that you are taking some form of action, and then we are helping you. But if you are not interested in taking the actions, then you will be stuck there, because as you are complaining, the same thing that you are complaining about, others are winning, as Prof will always say. I just did an exam in my school with some students, and the same exam that they were taking, somebody will come and score excellent. Another person will come and say that when they were not taught. In fact, this particular topic, we were not taught. But that same topic, another person has scored excellent. So it's all up to us. And this is something you need to take up, not just for your Go Back Up project, but for your life in general, for your life in totality. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, if you don't build the spirit of resilience, if you start a business, it can collapse. Even if you want to open your own shop, there are some people in the marketplaces, and I like those market women. You see that they say the Makola market has burnt. As the market is burning, as they are quenching the fire at one side, some people have started putting structures at the side that they have quenched the fire. So these women have built resilience for what they do. So no matter how many times the market will burn, the women will still have their shops running. And for you, one thing goes down and that is it. You're not doing again. You started one business, it didn't go well. So this one, you are not even sure. You are just trying and you are here. So you are not even putting in the effort because maybe, let me see, maybe it's not even true. You are here, you are seeing things done, you are still not believing. So resilience is not built because of some of these reasons. Now, how are we going to improve or get ourselves ready for resilience or build ourselves up? If you look at the picture in the projection, you can see that this person is looking in the sunshade. The other person is looking at a place where there is so much darkness. He can't virtually see much interesting things. There's a lot of hills and valleys and beautiful scenery, but his focus is just on one place. So the first thing you can do to help yourself to build resilience is to change your perspective. You are too stuck in your ideas. The things you know, that is all you know. And you don't want to change in every way. No matter what the learning you are getting, you still want to believe that what you know is still the best. So instead of shifting your focus from that place, you are still looking at that place. And because you are shifting your eyes are stuck to one place, you can only see just that thing. So you have to change your perspective. Your perspective generally about life. That life doesn't give to you when you want it. It gives to you when you fight for it. It gives to you when you push for it. It gives to you when you go for it. You can't sit in your home and be saying that you want to sit in the plane. There's a time schedule. So by the time you get there, the flight is gone. So if you book a flight, you cannot determine that you will be at your own luxury and when you are ready, you will go. Like some of us are doing. When we are ready, we will come and join the course. When we are ready, we will do this. Maybe next year, maybe next 2 months, maybe next 3 months. Yes, the capacity and the energy to do it every day cannot be the same because some days are a bit difficult. But as much as you can, be close to the fire. That is the only way you can change your perspective because you know that naturally, the perspective that has been built for us, the program mindset that we all have, is in such a way that you are to conform to a certain standard that ideally has been programmed in a way that you cannot succeed. So success in the ordinary principle of our upbringing is not for everybody. You have been programmed to presume that some people can get things and you are not capable. You have been programmed to think that certain places are better. Unless you are there, you cannot make yourself better. And for you to move to a better perspective from this angle, you need to learn. You need to learn. And that is why we have to be here. Because every single day you have a choice to make. A choice to remain that you are sad. A choice to say that you are sorry about what is happening to you. You are the only person who is struggling and blah, blah, blah. You can be in that zone every single day. It's a choice. And then you can also choose to say that you are going to do something about your situation. Because the happiness we have in this life depends on the choices we make. So your choice to join this core training today is something that is going to help you because at least you have learned something. But if you are not here, it's also a choice. Because choosing to do and not to do are all choices. So the first thing to do if you want to build resilience is to change your perspective about everything that you do so that you can have a different perspective. Because one thing that you have to know is that in life, everything has different angles. So if you are looking at only one angle, your perspective will be just one. But if you change the angle at which we are looking at it, you see that that will also change. Because changing our perspective changes our experiences. It's exactly true. The same thing you are looking at, immediately you change your perspective about it. You see that your mindset has changed. You see that your attitude towards it has changed. You see that. That is why some people can be in a relationship and have so much challenges, and the same person they were complaining about, another person will be in that with that person, and the person will be happy. It's perspective. Change our perspective, and that will help us build our resilience. Because we learn that the way we are as human beings, we can learn different at different levels. So because you have learned something as the way it is this time, that same energy you used to learn to know that that is how it is the same energy you can use to change your mindset about it or relearn. That's why we say you come here to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Okay? Because you unlearn the things that you used to think that was the best versions of whatever you are thinking. And then you learn the new things that, oh, okay, this is a better perspective of what I was thinking. And then you relearn all these things again in the way that is going to shape you in a better way. So what are some of the things you can do to change your perspective? You need to start talking in the positive sense, okay? If you have been somebody who always doesn't see anything good in your life to show gratitude for, begin to show gratitude. I have been grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful for something. Now, if it's something that has to do with your body and weight gain and all that, start telling yourself, I'm moving my body. If it's exercise I have to do, I'm doing it. I am choosing joy over sadness and sorrow. I am choosing joy over sadness and sorrow. I am consuming the news in a healthy way. You know, everything, if you were here early and you were listening to the video Prof projected, everything that goes into your ears have an impact on you. So what are you listening to? If you want to change your perspective, you need to change the things you listen to. You need to change the things you watch. And that will help you change your perspective. Now, the second thing we can do to build resilience is to choose our response. You see, for adversity in life, challenges in life, the rich people have it. The poor people have it. The medium-term people have it. Everybody has it. But the difference is that those who have become great in life have just chosen to choose their response. What happens to you is not the problem. How you react or respond to it is the problem. For example, if you look at the picture on my left, choosing a way, most of us are in this stuck problem. You look at the person on the left side, he's the only one going. So most of us, if we choose a path that seems lonely, we are not comfortable. We want to come back and join the multitude. We want to be part of the place where everybody is going. You know, it has already been said that where the multitudes are, it's already choked, but the top part is always free. Not many people are there. And that is why a lot of us are stuck, because we follow what everybody is doing. So even if our heart tells us this is good, and our friends, we go and tell them, some of us, if we are told that we want to go, we want to do something, want to join Go Back Up, then we go and ask our friends, will you do it? If they say no, then my friends say they will not do it. I don't think this is a good idea, because all my friends say they will not do it. So you are following that path where everybody is going. But sometimes it is said that by the time you realize where everybody has seen the whole agenda, there is no opportunity in it. So if you have changed perspective, a mindset that is growing, you will know that going alone is still okay. Some of us also get confused with too many choices, because immediately we join Go Back Up, somebody else has contacted us with another offer. For this one is even better than your Go Back Up. Then you say, okay, let me try. Another day, another one will come. So you are trying things, and you don't even know where you belong. So 2 minutes you are doing Go Back Up, the next minute you are in another zone, the next minute you are in another zone, the next minute you are in another zone. And then without conviction, you are not committing to anything. At the end of the day, that is not going to help you succeed and build resilience, because you wouldn't know how the no's feel like and how best you should answer the question so that you won't get no. Anytime somebody throws a rejection at you, I have this business opportunity I want to share with you, and the person said, no, this thing is not going to work. Oh, I don't think it will work, just because one person said no. Because you have not built yourself up, and you are consuming so many things at the same time. So you are confused. You don't know where to focus. So if you are doing something, the last training boss lady, shared with us, you saw the meaning of focus. Follow one thing until you are successful. And this is the difference between most of the people who are successful and those of us who are not in the success zone now yet. Most of us, because we try something small, we give up. But someone will focus on that thing for years until the success comes. And when the success comes, it's so big because all the people have backed out already. So if it's money to be shared, there is so much money for one person because all the people have stopped. So choose your response. The negativity that is happening to you in your family, the people that are telling you this will not succeed, your husband is not supporting you, your boyfriend is not supporting you, your girlfriend, your friends, your family, even the people you are going to share this opportunity when you make it with, they don't like the idea. But choose your response. Are you going to allow that response to bring you down? Are you going to allow that response to let you stop? Because once that happened, they have won. We told you so. We told you you cannot do it. We told you this is not going to work. You see, we were right about it. For that reason, I will never quit this, because I have to let everybody know that this works and we have a better way. So choose your response. Whatever happens to you, you can choose to respond. Somebody can say you are a very stupid man, and you can choose to say that, okay. And you can also choose to be angry and say, me, am I the one you are insulting? Do you know me? Do you know who I am? You see, if you go back and fight him, somebody might even come and meet you and be like, oh, this gentleman, I never thought he was like this. So that is why you have to choose your response. So when things happen to you, respond in the affirmative. Use the negativity to turn into your positivity. Use your pain to make your gain. Let that be the reason why you will do this. It is said that the reason you don't want to do it is the reason you have to do it. So in choosing, we have to choose the people, because support and social circle is a very, very significant thing in our lives. And it has a lot of influence on what we do. So choose the people who are asking you how you are, who want to see you, who will let you be you. Some people immediately you want to be yourself. No, they can't agree. They want you to be what they want you to be. In that cycle of people, you cannot grow because you are forced to be somebody you don't want to be. Feel good to your nervous system. Be good. However God created you, it was good enough because he said he created us and he saw that it was good. You too, you were created in his image. So you are good enough. Be among people who can let you breathe easily without having trouble. You know, there's some people when you are with them, you have to be in a specific posture. You have to talk in a certain way, work in it. That is not your nature. In fact, be free. Most of my friends know I'm a very free-spirited person. And at most events, I will be the loudest. And so if I have to go to a place where I have to be calm and quiet and don't have to scream, it will not be an environment that I can thrive. I can't grow there. You don't need to perform for your people. Those who love you, they don't need your performance to uplift you. There are some people, if you are with them, you have to do A, B, C, D before we can support you, before we can do this. So you are not fitting in. You are under so much pressure. Choose wisely. Those who want you to win, let me tell you, a lot of people, even your closest family members, friends, relations, they don't want you to succeed. And that is one hard truth about life we have to learn. A lot of people don't want us to succeed. And for that reason, even when they foresee that what you are doing will end you well, they will rather let you know that it won't. So you'll be at the same level. That is the mentality I always find it frustrating to understand. So know that not everybody wants you to win. So you have to choose who you share your dream with, who you share your aspirations with, who you share your motive with. I'm somebody, if I want to venture into opportunities like this, I take the action before I share with anybody. Because by the time you are advising me, I've already done it. That is why most of us took a while before we registered. And if you are not registered and you are here, the reason why you are not doing it is because you are sharing with people to get their validation. Let me tell you, most of the people who are not validating you, they are not validating you because they know you will succeed. So don't wait for the validation. Sign up and tell them. If they don't do it, look for other people. People who don't try to control you. There are some people, when you are with them, it is always a win for them and a lose for you. Anytime you are winning, they are not comfortable. They wish you are back there so that they are always on top and they'll be giving you the instructions. In this opportunity, in this project, can't you see how everybody wants everybody to succeed? That is not normal. That doesn't happen in the normal situation. At the workplaces, if you are striving up, they will bring you down. In our families, if you are striving up, they will bring you down. But here, if you are striving up, you are hailed, you are uplifted. Everybody is happy for you. Everybody wants you to move. Because your success can be contagious and all of us can be successful as well. That is what we have learned here. This is the new perspective we have. This is a perspective you won't have if you are not close to this fire. This is a perspective you will not have if you are not coming close to the presentations we do every day. So you will still be stuck in that mindset, and that is not going to help you build resilience. So if you want to build your resilience very well, choose wisely those you associate with. Another thing you can do to help you build resilience is to show gratitude. I don't know how much gratitude can be emphasized. There are a lot of things you should be grateful for, but most of us do not see. If you listen to that song that says, count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. And it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Listen to that song very well. Just start counting every morning. Today, what are you grateful for? Be grateful for life. That alone is important. That alone is the most influential, the most significant, the most, what word else should I say? It's the most everything you need. Because once you have life, you are limitless. There's nothing that can stop you. But if you are dead, there's nothing you can do again. So life alone is important enough for you to wake up in the morning and say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you, whatever you believe in. There's so much to be grateful for. You have been in Gobaka for a year. Somebody has not started. Be grateful. You are bronze. Be grateful. You are copper. Be grateful. You are silver. Be grateful. You have not registered anybody, but still you are here. Be grateful. If we show gratitude every single day, definitely we will build resilience, because we will know that it has not happened, but it will happen. The only guarantee that it will not happen is when we quit. That one I know we all know. If you quit that one, there is 0%. But once you are here, your chances are still high. You have not registered them. Maybe you yourself, you have not even taken action enough. Most of us, we have not taken action. We are not winning because the company is not good or something. It is we who we are not working. Once we are working, the results will show. And the point is, if you are working and it's not showing, know that definitely one day your success will show up. So be grateful. Show gratitude in every single way that you can. Be grateful for the food you have. Be grateful. Be grateful. Some people are at the hospital, and oxygen that you are breathing free like this, you don't pay for. People are paying for it. And yet, they can't even have enough of it to breathe, and they still die. So there's so many things to be grateful for. You have been in Go Back Up, at least you have had new associations of people. Unless you are not an open-minded person, that you will say that you have been in this family and yet you don't know anybody. Because you can contact anybody. I contact a lot of people backstage. And I just tell them, please, I'm this person. I'm also in Go Back Up. How are you? Who are you? Where are you? Sometimes I just want to know where people are, so that maybe one day I'm passing by and I can see them. Who knows? Don't focus your attention on just hitting the ranks and making money. Focus your attention on the diversities we found in Go Back Up. So many things can be achieved here. So many things. So be grateful that you are part of it. I am forever going to be grateful to Dr. KOA for showing me this opportunity, because it has helped me to build me up. My resilience has deepened. Incident. It has deepened a lot. Now I can wake up, and in the adversity of very deep challenges, I can still wake up and do something for myself. And that, for me, is very significant. So do not just focus on the fact that you have not hit the rank. You not focus on the fact that somebody you are calling is not picking up your call and all that. Just focus on the fact that you are a winner and you are going to be. Celebrate your success. The little things you do. You said you will call 2 people. You were able to call them. Celebrate. It's an achievement. It's success. Don't wait for the big moment. If you cannot celebrate the little things, so can't you celebrate the big things? Appreciate yourself. If you set the alarm clock and you say you wake up and you are able to wake up, it's an achievement. Celebrate it. Today, I said I wake up at 4 and I was able to wake up at 4. Yes, it's an achievement. You say you are going to come to this presentation and you are here. It's an achievement, because not everybody is here. So celebrate the little things you can do. That is the only way you will appreciate yourself and move for the bigger things. If you cannot appreciate the little things, definitely you cannot appreciate the bigger things. If you are not happy as a single person, you will never be happy as a married person. So celebrate yourself for the little things you have done. Another strategy you can use is to learn from the mistakes that you do. Here we are telling you that don't be afraid to make a mistake. Everybody makes a mistake. The difference is that if you make the mistake, learn from that mistake. So Bernard Kelvin said, I have made more mistakes, but I've learned a lot, and I'm confident to say, he who never made a mistake never made any discovery. If you are not making mistakes, definitely you are not trying anything. You don't do anything new, so definitely no mistakes. You are always in your normal routine, comfort zone. But if you are always trying something, definitely, even the Go Back Up app alone, you'll be making a lot of mistakes to maneuver your way around it, to understand certain things, and then one day, boom, you see that you understand everything there. So you can pick up a mistake and carry it as a burden, or you can set it down and use it as a stepping stone. Just as we said, you choose the reactions and the response. So something happened, it went wrong. Yeah, anyway. So if you can correct it, you quickly correct it. If you can't, move on and do better next time. So mistakes are allowed. But another author said, make sure you don't repeat the same mistake too many times. At least you've done it before, so you should learn from that. So mistakes are permissible, and let us have them. Mistakes are part of the dues you have to pay for a full life. So if you want to enjoy life, if you want to be happy, if you want to have everything you are looking for, then you have to know that mistakes are part of that journey. It is the power that will turn you into something better than you were before. And everyone makes it, but making the same mistake twice is not acceptable, says Stephanie Perkins. So forget the mistake and remember the lesson. Yes, it's done. What can you do? You tripped, you fell, you have gotten up. What next? Let's move on. So remember the lesson you learned from that. And once you do that, these key lessons are going to carry you through to the next level. Now, let's embrace challenges. You know, some of us, I am a living testimony of that. Previously, I don't want challenges. So anything that is too challenging, oh no, I don't think I'm ready for this now. Let me give myself some time. Let me prepare. I just learned you can never prepare. You can never be ready. So just take it, move along with it, move along with it. There was a story of two of us who had admission to the university. And one lady said, oh, at this time, I'm going to have my wedding. So I want to postpone the admission process and then next year. Up till now, she has no degree. She got married. So many things came up. At the end of the day, the degree never came. So embrace the challenge. Yes, you are about to start school. So go back up. Yes, you can't do it as much as when you are not in school, but don't stop. Do it small along the way. And detach emotions from all the things you are doing. Some of us have attached so much emotions to this. If we talk to people and they say, no, hey, wahala, it's like we don't want to talk to them again. They are no more our friends. The way you have, the thing has pained me, pa, hey, it's not by force. People will come in at their time when it's favorable to them, not you. So let's detach emotions. Know that the problem is not you. The problem is not them. The problem is the problem. So when you present to somebody and the person say, okay, I'm not ready now. Yes, understand and move on. The only reason why we are stuck with this emotion is that we don't have many people to talk to. We are stuck. We don't want to move from the inner circles that we have. We are still within the same family, friends. We don't want to talk to new people. We don't want to talk to strange people. We don't want to talk to people we don't know. These are the people who are ready to come on board. So move from that comfort zone, talk to new people so that you can move that emotions away and build yourself up to the level of resilience. And when people say no, in fact, nowadays, when I'm going to tell people about this opportunity, I already assume they will say no. I assume. And then when I present the opportunity, based on the reaction, then I open and say, okay, this person, it's not like he's going to say no like that. So let's push it. So I'm not really going to be so much bothered because they know there is normal. They keep saying, oh, I'm not ready. It's not time. I'll take my time, blah, blah, blah. Yes, some two are ready. We'll go with them. Those who are not ready, we'll keep talking to them. As and when they are ready, we come in. So you should not have too much pressure on yourself. We want the urgency. In fact, we all want to hit the runs. How thirsty I am to hit my goal. You have no idea. But even in that urgency, have some patience. Have some patience so that the people will not feel like you are choking them. The people will not feel like you are too emotional about this whole agenda. This way, you can build up your resilience. Now, to be able to help us to understand that resilience is very, very key in our lives. And we have to realize this as early as we can so that we can build ourselves to the highest level. Point, let's watch this. You're going to have
to wake up and understand that any change you want to make is on you. And all of the time, all of the energy that you're pouring into seeking validation from others, chasing their opinions and their likes and, hoping that people are going to be happy with you and you're going to win them over, all of that is a waste of your precious life.
So, do not waste your precious life sitting and waiting for people to validate you, understand you, and come close to you and do all the things you are expecting them. No, because they don't have your time. They don't have you on their schedule. You are for you. They are for them. So if you want to start, if you want to move, if you want to do, don't think that people will understand you. Don't think that they will appreciate you. The challenges you are having, that you think is not working, and for that reason, everybody should understand you. Previously, I would think, why is it that people don't understand that I'm going through a lot of, but the point is, who cares if you are going through a lot of problems? Who cares? It's your problem. The earlier we understand it that way, the harder we can build ourselves for resilience and fight hard. Because it is only at the end when you have succeeded that your challenges will matter to people. As at this point, who cares? If Bill Gates wants to share his experiences, what he went through before he became a billionaire, everybody's ready to listen. You have not even become a thousandaire. You want to share your wahala. The wahala you are coming to share, people's wahala are more than that. So you better keep it and keep moving and keep moving and write it down, document it, write it down, document it. One day, that alone will fetch you a lot of money. So at this point, do not be feeling that people don't care. That is nature. Nobody really cares. It's nature. Unless you have been significant enough, nobody really cares. So until you have won that respect, you will not be given. So if you are not given, don't take emotions attached to them. Anytime I feel I have not been given the diligence or the recognition, or then I tell myself, you cry, what have you done for people to recognize? What have you done enough for people to appreciate you? For instance, if your money is missing and it's $2, another person's money is missing, $10,000. Which of these monies are we going to be interested in looking for? We'll look for the $10,000. So if you want to be that significant, prove yourself in the significant zone. Once you get there, nobody can bring you down. So to be able to change our perspective and build our resilience and get to the level that we are, the things that I touched on were, one, as I've mentioned, change our perspectives of how we look at things, how we do things, how we focus on things. Choose our responses for all the things happening to us, because life adversities will always come at us, regardless of the level you reach. You think Dr. KOA doesn't have challenges? Maybe if he is to share 1% of his challenges with you in a day, you will not even talk about yours. But he has built a mindset not to focus on the challenges, but to focus on the positivity and the days ahead. And that's how you see that, as for him, he's okay, he's fine, he's ready. He doesn't have problem. Everybody has. Learn from your mistakes, embrace challenges. They will come your way, embrace them, work at it. Detach emotions from what you do, because this is business. If you attach too much emotion to your business, people will see that you are doing something, maybe it's even fishy. Because why are you taking it too personal? This is business. Business is business. If I don't want business, it's not by force. So detach emotions from what you do so that people will take it from the professional level. That people will take it at the professional level with you, not at the personal level with you. If you make it too personalized, then it moves from that niche of business to something more of a casual personal relationship thing. So drive yourself towards professionalism so that you don't attach a lot of emotion. Get support. How much can we say this? Mentorship is something you can never do away with. And in Go Back Up, the family is so poised with positivity that if you are down in every moment, just hook yourself onto the platform, begin to scroll through. Sometimes I'm not able to come to the platform for a very long time, but immediately I sit there and I pick my phone. I try to go over all the messages I've met, to read through every single bit of them, because each of them is an encouragement. Each of them is a reinforcement telling you it is possible. Each of them, it is reinforcement telling you you can do this. Each of them is something that gives you a different level of energy. So let's remind ourselves that we have one life, and we have it so precious enough that in the grand scheme of all, it is very, very short. This life we have is short. Therefore, why is it that you don't want to love you and do you and work at what you want? And you are allowing people, you are allowing situations, you are allowing challenges to bring you down. Build your resilience. Build your resilience by seeking support and mentorship from all the leaders so that where you cannot reach, those who are there can carry you through. They will hold your hand. They will give you the support. They will give you the encouragement. They will keep pushing you until you are there. There are so many days you feel like, oh no, I can't do this anymore. Is it possible? Then you tell yourself it is very possible. The fact that I'm sitting here today presenting to you should motivate you, because I've been in so many down moments when I felt that, oh, doing a presentation will not work for me anymore. But I realized that the people around me are so positive and uplifting, and they have given me that encouragement. They have given me the support. And now, regardless of what is happening, I still feel I can do this, and I'm doing it. And you will see that I get improving day in, day out. And that is exactly what you also want to do. Those of us on the special copper and silver pages, it has been posted that we want to train some people to become presenters, some to be MCs, and some to be whatnot. Please show up for class. Come and get this training. Do it for yourself. Do it for you. Don't think about the people you are going to give this information to. Think about yourself and how this is going to help you improve. After you have given enough to people, you would definitely be blessed. After you have shared enough with people, you will definitely be blessed. You see, Dr. K.O. will keep rising because look at the number of people he has to mentor every day. Sometimes you ask yourself, does he even eat? Does he even sleep? Because every time you wake up, he's on the platform. It is the commitment. It is the commitment. So if all of us are even having 1% of that commitment in us, what do you think will be happening to us in Gobaka? We will be rising. So let's learn. Let's learn. I have learned one attribute from him. I will never bring forth my challenges. I will lay down my challenges and pick up my positivities for the day. So no matter what I'm going through, if you give me something to do, I will take it up. I will do it, unless it's really something that cannot be done within the space of time. But even that, I will work at it up to some point and make sure and do course I will take up the challenge. Because the more challenge you take, the more avenues you seek to help and support others, that is when you are also going to get the blessing that you need. So this is an awesome day, and I'm sure we've had an awesome presentation because resilience is something that we all need in life. And I want us to end by saying that let us recover, reconstruct, and restore ourselves, because any setback in our life, it's a setup for a comeback. And we are coming back stronger. We are coming back bigger. We are coming back in a way that people never imagined. If you look at resilience, it has all the attributes of strength, gratitude, emotional strength, emotional intelligence, facing your adversity, improvement, growth, suffering, perseverance, empowerment. And people who are able to take up this will never suffer in life. They will fall so many times, but they will rise. Let us rise again. As today, Ghana is 68 years. As our first president said, it is forward ever. We are never going backwards. If you are in go back up, never think of retreating. If you are in go back up, regardless of the circumstance you find yourself, do the little you can every day. Don't beat yourself up because you couldn't do it. But anytime you can, don't give yourself an excuse. Keep coming, keep showing up, keep getting the energy, because it is in this fire, it is in this family that we all learn to build ourselves. I have had so much with you this evening, and I am super excited for today, and I'm grateful to you all for joining. At this go to the comments and share with you what people are saying. Oh, wow. So I love this presentation from Dr. Kewe. Thank you so much. You give me the strength. We are coming back stronger. Yes. No wasting time. We are coming back stronger and stronger. Thank you very much for all those who are giving me the positivity. I am super grateful. Yes, I'm super grateful. Good evening to you all and all the people who are connecting from all walks of life. Fully time. I am super, super happy. I am super grateful for your time all the time. And Budum from Sierra Leone. Wow, that's nice. Nice for having you. And happy Independence Day to you from Fulera. Yes, let's all share. Okay, so I think these were old messages that I didn't see early enough. So let me go down a bit and see if I can see the final few ones. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we are succeeding and we are reminding them that we will never give up on our dream. That is awesome. We will never give up. It takes leadership to do that. We are improving. Our minds are growing. Definitely. That is from Dr. Koe. Yes. Johnny says, Prof, what was the video on cortisol? Can I have a copy? Okay, you can contact him on that. And then really, wow. Nice. I am super excited. Thank you so much for all the comments you gave me. And these comments super excite us and make us know that at least the little effort we put in is not going down the drain. And today, if you go back wherever you came from, remember that any setback in your life is a setup for a comeback, and we are going to build resilience until we shine. Thank you very much. See you another time on the call. Remember, tomorrow we are having another presentation in person at the Legacy Hub. Please, those in Accra, don't miss the in-person presentation. That is a great one. Dr. Dorothy is putting a lot of effort, and we have to be there. And on Sunday, as usual, we are going to be on the super call. Saturdays, we have trainings with Chris and Tammy. You shouldn't miss that because there's a lot to pour. If you are here and you have not made it, don't worry. It is only time that will tell. But they say time will expose you or improve you. Thank you for your time. Happy Independence Day to you all. Bye-bye.